Now we are on part 43 of our digital marketing journey, and let's continue talking about digital marketing for today's video. Let's first have an example. Amazon serves as a commendable illustration of effectively implementing breadcrumbs due to the vast number of products featured on their website. If you're seeking a notable example of breadcrumbs, I suggest visiting Amazon. Additionally, it is crucial to utilize canonical tags to prevent duplicate content. The purpose of employing canonical tags is to ensure content duplication is avoided. A canonical tag can be described as an HTML element, specifically a link element, that effectively addresses duplicate content concerns. Essentially, by implementing a canonical tag as a meta tag, we inform search engines that a particular web page is the preferred or canonical version. This prompts search engines to prioritize and index that specific page while disregarding other pages with similar content. In summary, the canonical tags serve as a signal to search engines, guiding them to focus on and index the designated page while disregarding duplicate alternatives. Implementing canonical tags is indeed a valuable best practice to avoid duplicate content issues. Another crucial aspect is optimizing your website for both desktop and mobile devices. Emphasizing the mobile experience is particularly important as many users now initiate their browsing on mobile devices. If you are uncertain about search engine preferences, you can refer to the Google Search Console for guidance. Within Google Search Console, there is a report called Mobile Usability that provides insights and feedback on how well your website performs on mobile devices. It is a helpful resource to ensure your site meets the requirements and standards set by search engines. By accessing the Mobile Usability Report within the Google Search Console, you gain visibility into the pages that meet or do not meet the mobile requirements set by search engines. This report highlights the pages that are favored or disliked from a mobile perspective. If there are any errors, Google will specifically inform you about them. For instance, if your website contains text that is too small to read on mobile devices, Google will identify the pages where this issue occurs. This valuable information allows you to promptly address these errors. It is important to note that, from Google's standpoint, if a page has a mobile usability error, it will not be indexed by Google. Utilize Google Search Console to gain insights into the specific errors your website may have from a mobile standpoint. It serves as a valuable tool for identifying and understanding the nature of these errors. Additionally, when it comes to e-commerce, it is crucial to prioritize a simplified checkout page. By simplifying the checkout process, you enhance the user experience and increase conversion rates. A streamlined checkout with a single page is achievable in today's technological landscape. Optimize your website sitemap to ensure search engines are aware of its URLs. Submit your XML format sitemap through Google Search Console to facilitate efficient indexing. Monitor indexing progress by comparing submitted URLs to index URLs. Maintain a dynamic sitemap to automatically include new URLs. Although broken lines are undesirable, encountering them is common despite efforts to minimize them. It is common for websites to have pages with broken links due to various factors, such as the regular publishing of new pages or the presence of test pages. It is crucial to address these broken links effectively. Once again, referring to Google Search Console provides important insights. By examining the available reports within the Search Console, you can identify which pages contain broken links and which ones do not. This information helps you pinpoint and resolve the issue. Furthermore, it is advisable to prioritize predictive searches and incorporate product typographic errors into your search bar. This approach enhances the user experience by anticipating and accommodating potential errors or variations in search terms, ensuring more accurate and relevant search results. Essentially, it is advisable to include a search bar on your website, and it is important to anticipate and understand what users are searching for. To achieve this, you can utilize Google Analytics and examine the search terms report. By doing so, you can gain insights into what people are looking for. When discussing the integration of product typographic errors, it is also crucial to consider the fonts used on the website. Using up-to-date fonts ensures that there are no issues with legibility and readability for users. Additionally, incorporating a live chat widget can be beneficial as a best practice. Depending on your specific business, it is often recommended to use a live chat widget to enhance user experience and provide prompt assistance. However, nowadays, it is becoming increasingly common for businesses to have a live chat functionality on their websites. This feature allows users with queries to instantly connect with someone as opposed to calling or emailing, providing a sense of immediate gratification. Therefore, incorporating a live chat into a website is now considered a standard practice, as it significantly enhances the user experience. Moving on to tip number 6, improving page speed and reducing bounce rate are crucial aspects to address. Page speed directly influences the bounce rate, as a slow loading page tends to load higher bounce rates. According to studies, page speed is an often overlooked but important SEO tactic. A mere 1 second delay in page load time can result in 11 fewer page views, a 60% decrease in customer satisfaction, and a 7% decline in conversion rate. Although the specific numbers may vary, it is evident that slow loading pages lead to reduced user engagement and an overall negative user experience. Paying attention to page speed is essential, particularly since 2010 when Google started considering it as a factor for ranking web pages in search engine results. To ensure that your pages are optimized for speed, here are some valuable tips to focus on. Firstly, enable browser caching, which allows the browser to store certain elements of your website for faster loading upon revisiting. Additionally, if you're using a platform like WordPress, it is advisable to reduce the number of plugins and disable any unused ones, as they can negatively impact website performance. Opting for a simple website design is also recommended, avoiding the implementation of complex technologies that may complicate matters. When it comes to coding, prioritize CSS and HTML over extravagant technological features, as excessive code execution can slow down page load time. Consider optimizing your code by minifying files, meaning removing any unnecessary code, as unused code also adds to the load time. If your website contains multiple CSS and JavaScript files, it is beneficial to minify and combine them to improve performance. These steps contribute to an optimized page speed, resulting in a smoother user experience. You don't necessarily require a significant amount of JavaScript on your web page. You can utilize Google Tag Manager or other similar features to minimize the number of JavaScript files you have. Moreover, you can access helpful suggestions by navigating to Google Analytics. Within Analytics, under the Behavior section and then Site Speed and Page Timings, you can observe the loading speed of each page. By clicking on Speed Suggestions located below the page timings, Google provides recommendations to enhance speed. After loading the report, you can view specific speed suggestions for each page. For instance, the home page displays an average page load time of 4.89 seconds and has 7 associated speed suggestions. Clicking on these suggestions launches another Google tool called Page Speed Insights. This tool analyzes the specified page, examining both the desktop and mobile versions of your website. We can then now identify opportunities to enhance our page speed by ensuring appropriate images sizes, optimizing server response time, deferring unused CSS, removing unnecessary CSS, or minifying it. These actions apply to both desktop and mobile versions of the website. On the mobile side, we can identify additional issues that contribute to high page load times. Utilizing analytics site speed reports and page speed insights from Google is an excellent approach to addressing page load time concerns. These reports highlight common issues and provide valuable insights for reducing page load time. According to Google, a website should ideally have a time to first byte of less than 200 milliseconds, which is exceptionally fast. If your website takes longer, such as 500 milliseconds or more, it requires improvement. You can measure it in seconds as well, as most of us perceive time. Simply accessing the speed suggestions report in Google Analytics, it can provide valuable information. Ideally, you should aim for a page load time for 4 seconds or less, or even better, 3 seconds or less. Now let's consider the case study of Walmart. Walmart reported the following outcomes. For every 1 second improvement in page speed, they observed a 2% increase in conversions. This highlights a clear correlation between page load time, speed, and both conversions and user engagement. When the pages loaded faster, users had a better experience, leading to easier checkouts and ultimately generating more revenue. Walmart was able to measure revenue in relation to milliseconds, and this is something that can be done using analytics. It is possible to analyze the correlation between revenue and metrics such as bounce rate and page speed. And that ends the part of our discussion about digital marketing. I hope you learned something from today's video. If you like it, please subscribe and click the like button. Also, turn on the notification bell to be notified of future videos like this. Have a great day ahead and stay tuned for part 44.